Hello, this is Dr. Kute speaking. Good evening to everybody. I belong to farmers family and come from a small village in Sindkhed Raja Taluka, the birthplace of Jijamata in Buldana district. In the village, there was a school up to 4th standard only, and hence I had to go to Taluka and district places for further education and lived in hostels. After matriculation, I got BSc Agriculture degree from Vikram University, Ujjain, and MSc Agriculture from Nagpur University. Thereafter, I got PhD in Agronomy from Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi. I was lucky to get various scholarships right from school to college education. Thereafter, I was awarded postdoctorate fellowship by Government of France in the year 1965 and accordingly arrived in France in the month of December 1965. After completing 3 months French language course, started research work in agronomy when they came to know that I was married. All concerned, including my professor, wanted that I must complete my work as soon as possible and return to India as my wife must be waiting for me. They never believed that anybody can leave the family and the kids for so long. I am so much indebted to French people for their love and understanding and would like to highlight as like this. To avoid homesickness, my all the weekends were booked by the families, those who were interested to invite Indians for knowing our culture and rich history of India. They used to come to pick me up on every Friday evening and leave me back on Sunday evening. After living 2 days with their families happily, once I asked the old village lady that what you would like to become your son in his life. She replied that they would be like to come her son, the teacher or professor, as she gave utmost importance to knowledge than money. French people used to say that India is not a poor country, but habituated by poor people, and England was responsible for that, as they took the wealth and all the wealth from India. French people appreciated Indian culture very much and gave utmost importance to family ties than official relationships. After completing research work, I was awarded the degree of Doctor of University in Agronomy. Since I was knowing both English and French languages, I was offered very good job in Canada, as they have both English and French as official languages. I sought advice from my French professor whether I should join that post, but he said no and told that I understand that you would get very good salary over there, which you might not get in India, but tell me how many people in India are PhD and you want to go to Canada because India cannot pay you so much. But India is your mother and you cannot leave her as she is poor. It was a turning point in my life and came back to India and served my motherland, which gave utmost satisfaction, which any amount of money would not have given to me. As regards my wife, they used to say That was great sacrifice of her which enabled me to become PhD. I salute my professor and France for such an excellent piece of advice. Thereafter, I got an opportunity to visit International Rice Research Institute at Manila in Philippines. After coming back from there, I introduced the technique of rice garden in India for the first time and helped the farmers to take 3 crops in 1 year from the same piece of land and thereby increasing yield of rice crop by about 50%. I also undertook the project known as crop insurance, which made possible for the farmers to get the insurance against the loss due to natural calamities and become instrumental in introducing crop insurance in India. Thereafter, the Adivasi farmers who never heard the name of fertilizers, I started using them by implementing the Leap Forward project, thereby doubling their income from crop production. Similarly, in Kutch of Gujarat state, where average rainfall is hardly less than 5 inches, the agriculture is not profitable. They were advised to go for mixed farming by growing sunflower crop, which requires minimum rainfall, with sheep raising. It helped them to survive in the unfortunate conditions and increase their income by 2 times. Thank you very much.